So in this class, I would like to just show you our course content. And once you're aware of this course content, and then we can start over the very first module of the class. Okay. So let me just share my screen and show you the course content. Yeah. All right. So I think my screen is now shared. And as you can see, this is the course content that has been designed from Easy Council. And I'm the licensed and official instructor for Easy Council from almost 5 years now. So these are your course content. Let me show you just a second, please. Yep. So we have over 20 modules that will help you to master the basics of ethical hacking. So these are all the 20 modules as you can able to see here. And in this 20 modules, we're going to start with the module 1. So before starting this module 1 to module 20, there are some prerequisites like these basics that you must be aware, because this CH is not designed for any students, nor it is designed for like for freshers, for those who are students or something. It is not designed for them, to be honest. And these are the cybersecurity job roles that are mapped for the CH. So usually a mid-level information security auditor or a cybersecurity auditor, or even if it is through network, then network engineer. So these are all the people who can able to join. So that means before even they joining this course, they will already have some information or knowledge about this course. So that is why it has been designed. So if you are not any one among this in the list, then you are not eligible for this course. But you can even start on a condition that you have some knowledge, or if you have any 2 years of experience in IT security, also it is okay. If you do not have any experience on these things, then I will recommend you to start with the CompTIA. CompTIA, A plus, and then we have N plus. So this is actually from CompTIA, that is called as Network Plus. It is advised that you must have this knowledge from CompTIA A plus, and CompTIA N plus is like a very basics course. But I recommend you to go with this syllabus first, and then you can get started with your CH, because these are all the things that you must be aware. So if I talk about what are the courses, like network fundamentals, network implements, network operations, because that is where you're going to understand NOC, network operating center. After knowing the NOC, network operating center, then starts with SOC. SOC stands for security operating center. And if you're aware of this five topics, whatever they have mentioned, like network fundamentals, network implementations, network security, as well as network troubleshooting. So if you are aware of these things, then you can directly start with the module first. You can start with module 1, that is introduction part, and then till the module 20. So this is how it goes, but I have also designed my own course so that it will be easier for others to start. So this is the course that has been designed, and I'll ask the instructor to share you this. So sorry, the coordinators to share you this one. There is a course outline, so we're gonna start with the A plus, and once we start with A plus, and then we have N plus. And after having this knowledge, so usually this module 1 to module 6 will take only 6 days. 6 days to complete A plus, and another 6 days to, I mean, 8 days to complete N plus, and we have Cisco Certified Network Associate. So usually, this Cisco Certified Network Associate also does take some time. So if you see like 6 modules, then 6 days, then 8 modules means 8 days, then 7 days, and at last 7 more days. So altogether, I think 45 hours would be really sufficient for you to learn the basics. Once you learn the basics, then you can directly start with the advanced one, because A plus is something you will only learn about hardware part, because only hardware things are covered in A plus, and in M plus only network part. related to network, you will be learning in N plus. And then you have the CCNA. So usually this is Cisco Certified Network Associate. So in this module, you will be able to master the basic fundamentals of Cisco Certified Network Associate level. That is bit advanced. So it is a combination of both A plus and N plus. That is CCNA. After completing CCNA, then obviously how to go with Linux is because the operating system that you will be using in cybersecurity is completely Linux. We don't use much. We do use Windows, but not more. Like usually we won't prefer Windows operating system most. So because you have to work on both Windows as well as Linux. So at last we have this Linux, that is module 1 to module 7. And module 1 is introduction to Linux, and the second module will be about how to set up a Linux, and third one will be about the basics of command line interface. Some of the basics commands, if you are aware, then that is also okay. And then text editors and basics text processing, and file permissions and ownerships, and user and group managements, and network basics. So these are all the basics that you must be aware. If you're aware of these basics, then you can start with module 1. This is module 1, that is introduction to ethical hacking. And module 2 is footprinting, gathering information techniques, and scanning a network. Usually we will be using a lot of softwares in scanning networks. And enumerations we have, and vulnerability analysis. So model 5 will be the interesting one. Usually for those who wants to start their career in cybersecurity. Module 5, that is vulnerability analysis. How to find the loopholes in our target machines. It could be Windows, Windows Server, Linux, or it could be anything. Then module 6 you have, that is system hacking. So usually in system hacking, first we'll try to hack Windows 7 because it is old, and then Windows 10 as well as Windows 11 because 8 is something that no one uses nowadays. So we don't need to focus much on the 8 part. You can directly hack Windows 7, Windows 10, Windows 11 as well as Linux operating systems in system hacking. So usually system hacking, I might take up to 3 days or maybe 2 days. And malware threats, I'll be teaching you how to create a malwares. And using this malware, we could hack someone else's systems. And we have sniffing. I'll teach you how to how can we see someone else traffic, like what exactly is browsing, what is his history, easy typing anything, easy purchasing anything. So all these things you can able to do it from sniffing, because sniffing is something you need a lot of networking knowledge for this sniffing. It's one of the most interesting and one of my favorite topic of all time. And social engineering, I'll teach you how to hack Facebook, Instagram, and all of this with some tricks and everything. And you have at last social denial of service. Denial of service is an attack where you can literally disable any websites. And one good thing is it still works. And not only destroying, we'll also discuss about how to prevent such access, or how do you protect your organization so that no one else can attempt this method. That is module 10. And module 11 is session hijacking. Session hijacking is an art, like you can, if you hijack someone's session permanently, you can log into their accounts, Facebook or Instagram, without typing username and password. You will be directly having access. So that is the knowledge what you get in session hijacking. And a little bit of networking will also be discussed. And my classes will be 100% practicals. So I won't be teaching any more theories. And you have IDS firewalls and honeypots, bypassing technique. These are all the security devices that usually will have. And hacking web servers. Web servers with the help of a website. We'll hack with the help of a website. And then we have hacking web applications. This is to hack a website. This is to bypass the administration accounts and everything. And SQL injections, I'll teach you how to dump the content, like the username and passwords of the websites, in using the method called as SQL injection, because SQL injection is very famous nowadays, and almost 90% of the websites prefer MySQL as their to maintain their databases. And hacking Wi-Fi also we have, and hacking mobile platforms. So in hacking mobile platforms, We can even try with the latest Android 13 latest phones also we can hack. And IoT and OT, cloud computing and cryptography are self-study, but I'll also give you some basic introduction about cloud computing in Azure, as well as in cryptography. We'll discuss about very strong encryption that are used in WhatsApp, how end-to-end encryptions actually work. And previously, there was something called SSL certificate they were using, but now it is TLS. We're going to understand these things in Model 20. So, to do this, see, is this particular certification is good certification? See, we know not all certifications are created equal. Decided to get certified in an investment for you both time and money, but for over 20 years EC Council has worked to build the best ethical hacking certification on the market. So when I got certified, it was 10 years back. I got certified to EC Council, my very first certification. Now it is version 12, latest one, because when I had, there was nothing like Windows 10, so now they have it. So how much money does a certified ethical hacker usually makes? So usually in India, see, in outside they make a lot of money, but in India usually it starts with 30,000 up to 2 lakhs, because currently my package itself is about 15 lakhs an annum. So you can still meet the requirements. Okay. Then so you can just refer this. Okay, this is the complete guideline. Complete guidelines are here. So I'll be teaching you as per this certifications, and you could complete it. And if you're planning for any examination, it is 4 hours of examination, which comes with 125 multiple choice questions. So once if you cover, at least you have to score 90. Once you have scored at least 90 marks out of 125, then you are eligible. Okay, and the license will be for 3 years. And how does the certification looks like? I'll show you. Yeah, this is how the certificates looks like, and it will have a validity for 3 years. After 3 years, it will expire, but you don't need to worry once it's expired, because there will still have a value to it. So the time given is 3 years. After 3 years, this will expire, but you don't need to worry even if it is expired, because there is still value even after this particular thing get expired. See, this is how it looks like, the certification, and you will have the date of issue and date of expiry. So every three years you can renewal it. So this is about the course content, and if you have any doubts, please feel free to ask me, and I'm always here to make you understand. If you are going with some doubts, or if you have anything that you wanted to learn by yourself, feel free to let me know. And this is the entire course content. So we will be starting from the A plus, N plus, CCNA, and then Linux. Once after completing this Linux, then we can start with module, that is these 20 modules. Once, and to complete these 20 modules, I might take about 45 hours. So 45 plus that one, as well as for 45 plus this. So usually I think 2.5 months would be sufficient for us to complete. So this is it. And if you have any doubts, you can please ask me, and I'm comfortable in almost all the languages. So feel free to communicate in your language, and I would like to reply it in Hindi or in English. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll wait for you if you have any questions to be asked. Thank you.